Sister Wives star Kody Brown likes when his family falls in line. When his kids were younger, his word was law. If he said it, they were expected to follow. However, he has admitted as his kids got older, it was much more difficult to raise them. But in the latest episode, he falls back on his pattern by setting a Robyn rule for his other kids to follow if they choose to come back. Kody Brown struggles with his estranged relationships. Undoubtedly, Sister Wives patriarch Kody Brown is harboring the pain of rejection from his estranged kids. Seemingly, he feels FOMO, shut out, and even ignored. Earlier in season 19, Robyn was distraught that Kody could give up so easily on his kids. Seemingly, she was pleading with Kody to reach out, camp out, and do anything necessary to repair relationships. In the latest episode, Maddie Brown Brush was brought to tears in the lead-up to Christine Brown Woolley and David Woolley's wedding. Amid Maddie feuding with Kody, she admits she loves David. Robyn was attempting to persuade Kody to reconnect with children, such as Maddie Brown Brush, Gabe, and Garrison Brown, to name a few. They had struggled with their dad and his treatment of their mom and family rules. However, Kody dug his heels in and asserted, "Robyn, I'll make the effort. I spent a year here just lamenting the situation." Further adding, "When I get over that, those children who are open to me will get my attention." But as he extends an invitation to his kids to come back, he attaches more rules to the already touchy situation. Kody Brown sets Robyn rule if other kids come back. During the January 12 episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown offered a new rule about Robyn upon his kids' return. He speaks about his new life with Robyn and her kids. He says, "It's a real different world, the world that I have with Robyn and our children." Admittedly, his life feels different now. He says, "It's kind, it's pleasant, it's beautiful. It's small, I got to admit this." Even with his newfound peace, he wasn't completely content. He adds, "I think I need a lot of attention. It's been different to be in a place where I don't get as much attention." Although Kody Brown is welcoming his estranged kids back, he has some strict stipulations on their return. He said, "But my children will always be my children, and the door will always be open to them." One of the main catches is, they've got to come through that door. Since he is open to their reconciliation, Kody describes, "I'm going to be holding a hand out for that." However, he makes it clear where his loyalties lie. He shows himself with Robyn, adding, "But I'm going to be holding this hand that's next to me, and I won't let go of that hand." Making sure there's no question, he reiterates, "I will not cut off Robyn to have a relationship with my children." However, the kids don't seem to be asking him to exclude Robyn. Kody Brown make it about him and Robyn. While Sister Wives has shown that Kody Brown believes the reason the kids aren't running back to him is because of his shy and pretty wife, there seem to be other factors. When Janelle Brown chose her kids and her dogs, it wasn't just about Robyn. It was about how Kody was acting. Although some of the issues were because he was showing favoritism, many of the problems stemmed from him not taking ownership of his actions. Most of the kids need consistency from Kody putting in the work to repair the relationships. Seemingly, he turns the problems around and points the finger at others. Who caves first? However, Kody Brown expressed his heartbreak, yet he is easily deterred. After his kids didn't call back, Kody decided it was their responsibility to make an effort at that point. He said, "Some people think that parental-child relationships shouldn't have to be reciprocal, but when they're adults, yeah, they do." In response to Robyn's nudge to reconcile, he added, "I'm not going to reach out forever. I'm willing to make the effort, but somebody else is going to have to be on the other end of that and make some effort too." Finding her suggestion absurd, he added, "I'm not going to camp out on somebody's doorstep." Recently, Maddie Brownbrush discussed how Kody's rules are often the true reason for his kids backing off. In her old podcast, The Authentic Society, she said, "Kody doesn't have any respect for boundaries, and you have to play by his rules, and I just don't care to do that." What do you think about Kody Brown's new rule about Robyn regarding his other kids? Do you think they will run back to his open arms? Are you ready to see more episodes of Sister Wives? In the ever-dramatic world of Sister Wives, the dynamics within the Brown family continue to evolve. And this season, there's a new rule that has fans buzzing. Kody Brown has set the Robyn rule. This rule stipulates that if any of his children from past marriages choose to return to the family fold, they will need Robyn's approval first. It's a surprising move that shifts the balance of power in the Brown family. And as always, it raises more questions than answers. For those who followed the Browns closely, this development may not come as a total shock. Kody's relationship with Robyn has always seemed to hold a special place in his heart, especially after the breakdown of his marriages with Mary, Janelle, and Christine. Robyn, his fourth and most recent wife, has been a steady presence in his life. Many fans have speculated that their bond is deeper and more intense than with his other wives, and this new rule seems to underscore that. The Robyn rule, as it's being called, essentially gives Robyn the final say if any of Kody's older children, especially those from his previous marriages, want to rejoin the family. The move highlights Robyn's growing influence and power within the Brown household, and it begs the question, why is Kody making this decision now? There's no denying that the Brown family has faced some serious challenges over the years. Kody's strained relationships with his first three wives have been on full display, and his connection with his children has also been tested. Christine's departure from the family was particularly telling, as it highlighted just how fractured the family had become. Meanwhile, Kody's relationship with Robyn has remained relatively stable, and she has become his confidant and emotional anchor. In many ways, the Robyn rule seems to be Kody's way of maintaining order in a family that has been anything but orderly. Kody has long struggled to balance his attention between his wives and children, and with the growing distance between him and some of his children, it appears that he is choosing to solidify his relationship with Robyn above all else. By giving her veto power over the return of his children, Kody is signaling that Robyn has become a central figure in his life, and that her approval is essential for any family reconciliation. However, this decision raises significant concerns about the power dynamics within the Brown family. Kody's other wives and children may feel sidelined by this new rule, as it suggests that Robyn's voice carries more weight than theirs. For example, Kody's children from his previous marriages, particularly those who are no longer living in the family home, may feel that their father is prioritizing Robyn over them. After all, in the world of polygamy, one would expect that the relationships between all family members, wives and children alike, would be equally important. But this rule appears to change the narrative. What makes this situation even more intriguing is the idea that Kody is using Robyn as a buffer to protect the family from further emotional turmoil. By having her act as the gatekeeper for any returning children, Kody might believe he's minimizing the potential for conflict. Robyn, who has consistently supported Kody and is viewed by him as the one wife who truly understands his needs, might be seen as the best person to evaluate whether reintroducing a child to the family would cause further disruption. If Kody's goal is to avoid more heartbreak or tension, it could be argued that having Robyn play this role is a way of managing what is already a delicate and complicated family dynamic. Yet there's an undeniable risk that the Robyn rule will exacerbate existing rifts. The more Kody places Robyn at the center of decisions regarding the children, the more it could reinforce the idea that his loyalty is with her above all others. This, in turn, could cause further alienation between Kody and his other wives, as well as between him and his older children, who may feel their voices are no longer valued in matters that affect them directly. This situation also speaks to the broader theme of favoritism, something that has lingered in the background of the Brown family's journey. Kody's clear favoritism toward Robyn has been a source of tension throughout the series, with his other wives often feeling neglected or pushed to the side. The introduction of the Robyn rule may further deepen these feelings of resentment and exclusion. For Kody's other wives, especially Janelle and Mary, who have been struggling in their marriages for years, it might feel like a final nail in the coffin of their relationship. The Robyn rule introduces new challenges and questions about loyalty, family dynamics, and Kody's leadership in the family. Will this rule bring about a new level of unity, or will it fracture the already fragile relationships within the Brown family? As always, viewers will have to tune in to see how it all unfolds. But one thing is for certain, the Brown family is never short on drama, and this latest twist is sure to keep fans talking for seasons to come.